Emily, can you hear me? Hope whatever is going on with her computer figures itself out. You guys remember last week how we talked about, oh, she's here with us. Okay. Remember last week how we talked about our goals and our exercises, right? So we're going to take a few minutes. You guys have like five-ish minutes to go through and stretch, do your strengthening exercises. Okay, I want you to do them where I can see you, so that if I see you doing something not right, I can help you through it. Okay, and if you don't remember yours, if you have a question about it, you can ask. Okay, so get to work. Emily, are you there? Okay, can you do your stuff on screen? Erin, watch you're not in your hyperextension. Aaron, still in your hyperextension, yeah. I'll give you another 2 minutes. This is good, you guys. Watch your standing knee, Emily. Watch it, standing knee, Emily. All right, you guys. And finish up and we'll get started. That was nice. I like what I saw there. I looked around and it looked like you guys looked like a bunch of pros, okay? Like if you go to a class, like a company class, I know you guys are still young and you're not like in a company, but like that doesn't mean you shouldn't like still work with that good work ethic. But you'll see all the dancers coming in early and getting in the exercises that they know they need to work on. Like they'll do some planks, they'll do some stretches, okay? Whatever they know they need to do to improve and meet their goals. So I want to challenge you guys. This is our last week of classes in the spring session. I hope you guys will take class over the summer. And I hope that when you do, you will do these exercises that we came up with together before your class starts, okay? Or after, to help you meet those goals. All right, let's get started. So same kind of plie as you've been doing. From first, 5, 6, 7, 8. Demi and straighten. Demi and rise. Grand plie. 7 and 8. Breathe and reach forward. 2, 3. Come up, 4, up and back. 6. Tendu. 2 second. And demi and straighten. Demi. Rise. Grand plie. 7, 8. Up and into the bar. 2, 3, 4, and away. 6, tendu, rondeggiant to 4. And demi and straighten. Demi and rise and balance. 6, 7, lower your legs, 8, 1 down on 2, elbow back, 3, side 4, corner 5, back 6, 7, tendu 8, and demi, and straighten, demi, and rise, grand plie, 7 and 8, and reverse the circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tendu back to first, open, and finish nicely. Any questions about that? Pretty standard. All right, here we go, feet in first. 7, 8, demi, demi, and grand plie. Press into your demi, straighten, and come right forward, up and back, tendu second, breathe, and reach up and float into your grand plie, through your demi to come up, and reach up and into the bar, looking down at your hand, and away, looking down at the floor, tendu grand jump forward, rise and balance. Now float down and circular foot around. Drop your head, elbow back, look down at the bar. Make sure your pelvis isn't tipped. Tendu to fit, demi. And float into your grand plie. Don't get close to your body. And reverse and circle. Look at the bar floor. Drop your head. And come all the way up. And balancing first. Making sure your alignment is good. You're using your core in the front and the back. And once you're ready, you can open your arms and finish nicely. Good. We'll go straight to the other side. You guys make sure when you do your grand plie, check your grand plie really quick, especially in first and fifth. You're still like getting way too low in it, okay? So practice. Show me. Grand plie. That's better, Erin. That's better, Macy. That's better, Emily. Good. Controlled the whole way. And here we go. Look down at your bar band. I'm talking to you, Emily. Look down at your floor. Look down, look down. Press down. And float into your circle, quarter round. Look down forward. Fix your pelvis. Should be your upper back bending, not your lower back. And whenever you're ready, you can finish. Good. Emily, show me that cambre. Cambre side. And face me. Can you face forward so that I can make sure? Yeah. Okay. Now cambre side. Okay, now don't look at me, look at the floor. Yeah. Complete the line and then go the other way. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we use our head in that one to complete this up and over curvy line. And we always say don't look at the floor, right? But here's the thing. Your head would actually be turned sideways, but you bend yourself. So that's why you look at the floor for that. Okay. All right, you guys. We're going to do our same tendu we've been doing from first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, turn everything in, everything out. First. Tendu side, everything in, everything out. First. And back, everything in, everything out. First, side, everything in, everything out. 2, fifth. And front, in, out, 2, fifth. Side, in, out, 2, fifth. Back, in, out, 2, fifth. Side, in, out, 2, fifth. Soutenu, squeeze 2 fifths. Soutenu, squeeze 2 fifths. Soutenu, squeeze 2 fifths. Soutenu, squeeze 2 fifths. Wrap sur le coup de pied, lift tendu. Wrap sur le coup de pied, lift tendu. Toes away to tendu. Toes away to tendu. And susu balance. Okay, finish nicely. Go to your notebook. Write down any corrections you got in pliés. And look at any corrections for tendus. All right, and here we go. Feet in first. And tendu, turn in, out to first. Side. Close first. Close fifth. For your highest tipping point, lift to tendu. And susu balance. And whenever you're satisfied with your balance, you can finish. Good. Erin, what was that correction I kept giving you with your back tendu? Do you remember? Any tendu that closes back?
To not go back into hyperextension.
Right. So were you thinking about that time?
Yes.
Good. I saw it. I'm glad you were thinking about it because I saw you thinking about it. So when you close back here, that was good. And then even when you close back here, that was good. But then when you went to close front again, when it wasn't the back anymore, when you weren't closing back, it was like, oh, okay, I don't have to think about it anymore, and it popped back, okay? So keep your knees there even when it's not closing back, okay? Because something's always going to be back. When you're closing to the front, it can be easier to pop that because you think it's going to make room for this front leg or something. But if they're both where they should be, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so good. But translate that into all of your directions now, okay? All right, so that was just the first side, right? Okay, let's go to the second side. Here we go. Turn in, turn out to first. That was much better, Erin. And balance in Susu. And once you're satisfied with your balance, you can finish nicely. Good. All right. So feet in. Fifth position. We're going to do fast Tandus 5, 6, 7. Arm stays in fifth. 8. Out, in, out, in, out, in, in, in. Out. Shift and plie and open. And in and in and in, in. Out. Shift and plie to arm front. And in in, and shift and plie. And then side goes back, front, and shift and plie. Sur le coup de pied. Same deal. Feel everything where it's supposed to be, rise up without changing it, and finish. Okay. Any questions? Pretty standard. All right. So go to your notebook, write down any corrections you got in slow tandus, and now look at fast tandus. Once you have at least one thing that you're going to think about, you're going to head to your bar. Thank you for practicing, Macy. So yeah, the tempo is going to be 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 1 and plie, straighten. So the tendu is on the and. Okay, here we go. Feet in fifth. 7, 8, out, in, out, shift, bend, plie. Out, in, out, shift, plie. Out, in, out, shift, bend, plie. Out, in, out, shift, plie. Circle for the plie. Hips are level, shoulders are right above hips, weight is in the ball of the foot, and when you're ready, you can rise up without the bar. Good. You guys are getting better at this. And once you're ready, you can finish. Good. Erin, watch your hyperextension and the balance. I know it's like, all she ever says is watch my hyperextension, but it is such a big deal because you can't get your pelvis in good alignment if your hyperextension is back, okay? And where's our center of gravity? In our pelvis. So if your hyperextension is off, pelvis is off, and your balance is going to be off, okay? And especially if you want to improve things like pirouettes, which I remember you talking about. All right, let's go straight to the other side. Emily, make sure your tendus don't become a little airborne at the end, okay? They're directly out pressing into the floor. It changes how you use the tendu too. It's not just a visual thing, okay? If there's a little hiccup at the end, that tells me that you're using your quads a lot, okay? Instead of using your hamstrings and pulling your foot into the floor, okay? Feel like something is pulling you into the floor. Don't just stare at me. Thank you, Macy, for practicing too, because everyone can work on this. Yeah, that's better, Emily. And especially on the faster ones. Good. All right, here we go. Second side. 6, 7, 8. Out, in, and shift, okay, and in, shift, and once you're satisfied with your balance, you can finish. Nice, Emily. All right, we're gonna do dégagés, okay? So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Dégagé, and piqué, fit. 1, 2, 3. Open the arm. Dégagé, piqué, fit. 1, 2, 3. Change the arm. And in, piqué, fit. In. Change the arm and close, back, close, front. Piqué, fit. 1, 2, 3. and to passe. Okay, same balance. Any questions about that?
Could you repeat that?
Mm-hmm. Dégagé, 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 piqué, and close. 1, 2, 3, and change the arm without a plie this time. And side close front, side close back, piqué, close. 1, 2, 3, just change the arm. And in, piqué, in. 1, 2, 3, change the arm, and in, piqué, in. 1, 2, 3, and change the arm.
Is there a pause between the PK then the next 3 tendus? Wait, I mean dégagés.
Yeah, good catch. In, piqué, hold. In, change the arm. And remember how we talked about when you're looking at a combination, think about the things that are going to trip you up, okay? Look for something that you know is going to trip you up. I'll tell you what it would be for me on this combination. So we just did a combination that was in, 1, 2, 3, right? But now it's in, piqué, in, 1, 2, 3, okay? So you're probably going to want to go back to the other combination at some point. Like that's what your mind's going to tell you if you're not careful about it, okay? Other thing, that arm, there's no plie on it. There was just a plie when we changed our arm on the last combination, right? So think about what your mind's going to try to trick you into doing and be proactive about it, okay? Emily, don't lay on the bar in class. All right. So go to your notebook, write down any combinations from tendus, and look at any corrections. Write down corrections from tendus. Don't write down the whole combination. And then look at any corrections from dégagés other weeks. And once you're ready, you can head to the bar. All right, here we go. Feet in fifth. 6, 7, 8. In. Make sure your positive foot isn't sickle Macy. Once you're happy with your balance, you can finish. Good. All right, and we'll go straight to the other side. Macy, are you able to back up at all so that I can see more of you? Okay, that would be cool. Good. All right, other side. 7, 8, in, 1. gonna do rond de jambes. So let me switch sides. My leg doesn't want me to stand on it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go fondue, rond de jambe, and 2, rond de jambes, and fondue, rond de jambe, and 2, rond de jambes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and off the floor, back, close, 5th, and fondue back, rond de jambe front, and 2, rond de jambes, fondue back, rond de jambe front, and 2, rond de jambes, and reverse the arm, 2, 3, 4, and off the floor, to the side, to the front, close 5th, circular port de bras, reverse your circular port de bras, passe, attitude derrière, rise, extend, pas de bourrée. Okay. Any questions? All right, you guys, go over to your notebook, write down any corrections from dégagés, and look at any corrections from other weeks for rond de jambes. Once you have something that you're going to think about, you can come back to the bar. All right. And here we go, feet in 5th. Fondue, rond de jambe, and 2, rond de jambes. Good. Macy, you seemed like you were too far back in your knee in that attitude too. Can you go back up into your attitude? Yeah. So does everybody see how her pants are going? So her pants are making this like squiggly line with the stripes on them. So can you make your knee go forward a little bit more? Yeah, do you see how you're popping back into it? Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere in the middle. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little more. Yeah. So I think I know why that's happening. Do you see how when you had your leg up and your back popped back into your knee, and then I said, bring it forward, and your leg went forward too. You know why? Because your leg was only high because your pelvis is really tipped, okay? We want to try to get our leg high while keeping our pelvis as upright as it can be. Now, obviously, everybody's pelvis has to tip in arabesque, okay? There has not been a person born yet who can do a 90-degree arabesque without tipping their pelvis. But we want to make believe we are that one person and try to keep it as much upright as it possibly can be, okay? Okay, so can you show me again, Macy? Go back. You had it and then you went back to where you were. Soften that knee a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, especially Erin. Do you see the way it was like her knee was either hyperextended and her pelvis was tipped, or else her knee was where it should be and her pelvis was down? Yeah, there's a really big correlation there. Okay, let's go straight to the other side. 7 and 8. Fondue, rendezvous, and 1, 2. Don't forget to use your arms. That's it. Reverse the arm and follow it with your head. Feels a little better, Macy, especially once you got on releve. It's harder to be back in your knee when you're not on releve. Okay, we're gonna do our same bar stretch, okay? Turn out, relax, blah, 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 flex your foot. Do I need to repeat it? You guys know this one, right? Done it a million times already. So go to your notebook, write down any corrections from rendezvous, and look at any corrections for bar stretch. Okay, here we go. Turn out, relax, turn it out, relax, turn it out, relax, out, relax, and hang over your leg. Stretch and flex foot, reach around with your opposite arm, and come up. Turn out, turn out, turn out, stretch however you want. You can pick up your foot, try to lift it off the bar, whatever. And turn out to second position. Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. And stretch over your leg. And up, turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. And stretch however you want. And 32 counts for arabesque. Two more counts of 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, and arabesque. Good, and finish. Nice. All right, you guys, we'll go straight to the other side. Arabesques are getting better. Okay, here we go. Seven and 8. Turn out, relax. Turn out, relax. Make sure your hips and shoulders are square to that leg. Yeah, that's amazing. And stretch into the bar. Flex your foot. Reach around with your opposite arm and pull your toes back. Make sure your leg is parallel. And come up. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. And stretch over. Or however you go. This is your free one. And turn out to second. And hang over your leg. Take deep breaths. Try to get your body to relax. And come up. And stretch however you want. And stretch your arabesque. Nice work, you guys. All right, our same fondue thing that we've been doing, okay? So we're gonna go into the position 5, 6, 7. Do whatever with your arms. Fondue down for 2 and front for 2. Down for 2, stay down for 2. Down for 2, stay down. And down. And down. Okay, then same thing without the bar. Okay, same thing, use your hands as cues, okay? Feel your core, feel your pelvis in good alignment, feel your ribs right above your hip, take your hand under your leg. If you're working on height, you can take your hand under your leg that way, okay? Using your hands as cues to correct yourself, since we don't have mirrors. Any questions about that? Go to your notebook, write down any corrections from your stretch, and look at any corrections from fondue. And once you have something to think about, you can head over to the bar. Okay. Here we go. You guys, it's getting much better. And without the bar, good timing, Emily. And let's take a balance and Alice and calm like we've been doing. It can be low. And try to rise up without the bar. And once you're satisfied with how much work your standing leg has done, you can finish. But you guys, that has gotten much better. Macy, wow, that extension, where has that extension been? It's just like, that's the magic of fondues. Do you believe me now that fondues are the single greatest thing ever? All right, other side, you guys. Six, 7, 8, front, 4, 2, and front. That's it, Erin. Good using your arms. And without the bar. And balance in a low Alice and calm. Good. Do you guys remember when we first started doing this and like letting go of the bar was like the most scary experience of your life? Like right now you guys look so stable. Like just making you let go of the bar, your body figures it out on its own. So if there's something else you think that your balance is getting weird on, just like do some other exercises, some of your bar exercises, trying to let go sometime, okay? Because your body will figure it out, and you guys look a lot more stable than you did at the beginning of this session. 5, 6, 7, wrap, 8, and front and side and back and side, front and side and back and side, double front, double side, double back, double side, double front, double side, double back, double side. Okay? 5th, passe, attitude, rise up, extend, susu, finish. Okay? Any questions? Is that a cell phone, Erin? Emily?
Is the flick flag in this combination?
No flick flack today. Good question. We're working on our double, okay? Does everybody know which way to beat first for each double? You do? All right, I'll take your word for it then. Go to your notes, write down anything from fondues, and look at any corrections for frappes. And once you're ready, you can head to the bar. Let's find a good tempo. Just a mark. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, double front, double side, double back, double side, double front, double side, double back, double side. All right, you guys. Remember we talked about for these frappes, it's not an out and out. It's out and out. Okay, you always want to show the out for as long as possible. The in should be like, if I blink, I miss it, okay? So working on that. Here we go. Feet in, 5th. You're satisfied, you can finish. All right, and let's go straight to the other side. With the holding All right, you guys, let's take our bars away. Take a second and get some water. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to stretch anything else, you can do that now too. And then we'll come to center. Okay, so we're gonna do grand babas in center. 5, 6, 7 to croisé devant and low and medium and high. Passe out. Change your arms to écarté devant. Low and medium and high. Passe out. And change the head. Low, medium, highest. Passe out. There we go. Tendu, plie, pirouette, other side. Or you can just do a passe change if you want. Okay. Let me show you the arms on my knees. Okay. So low, medium, high, passe out. Then we go side. Low, medium, high, passe out. Then we go back. So our head was here. Now we just change our head to look back. Low, medium, high, passe out. Tendu, plie, pirouette, close back. Just gonna take an entire ballet class on my knees sometimes. Okay. Everybody know what's going on? Do you need a second to go over it? Okay. Take a second, see if you know it. Switch arms, Emily? Yeah. It's not going to be fast. Erin, did I ban marking arms on you yet? Okay, well, I'm doing it now because you do have a habit of having like dinosaur arms a little bit, okay? So do your arms full out. Yeah, when you mark your corrections too. It's not just the combination. It's what corrections you're going to think about while you do the steps. Okay, does anybody have any questions before we do it?
Sorry. When we finish the passe side, then close back, do we turn to corner 2 or do we stay in the same position?
Good question. So we just stay facing the same corner the whole time. Okay. Pirouette, yeah, and then you face the other corner for the other side. Yeah, good question. Is that your question too, Macy? Okay, here we go. Feet in, fifth. And change the head. Nice, you guys. All right, we're gonna go straight into an adagio. So in fifth position, 5, well, let me show it on your right side. I'm mirroring you. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna pivot 2 to écarté derrière, sous-sus. And pivot. Passe. I'm gonna kick something if I don't move. Écarté derrière and sous-sus. And chasse forward, 2, 4, pirouette, 2, 4, and back, side, up and over, other side. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again to the left, and then we're gonna do our thing where you think about it and then figure out what you don't know, and I do it again. Okay, and pivot, passe, écarté derrière, that arm is in fifth, and sous-sus, and coupe, passe, écarté derrière, and sous-sus, and chasse, 2, 4. This is an adagio pirouette, which means it floats around, and shift onto your back foot, rond de jambe, up and over, and straighten. Okay, so take a second, see where your questions are, walk through it. Think about your arms, which arms go with which positions. All right. So I'm gonna do it again, okay? First I'm gonna do it down here so that you can see my arms, okay? So we shift, 1, 2, 3, close back, and shift, 1, 2, développé side, close back, and chasse, 2, 4, pirouette, and down, and da, up and over, okay? So now I'm gonna do it for real again, okay? And pivot. Your right leg is coming up and close, and pivot. Your left leg is coming up and left arm to fit, and close back. And chasse forward and down. Single pirouette and down. Shift onto your back leg, rond de jambe, other side, and left leg and left arm to the back corner, and pivot. Right leg and right arm to the back corner, no pivot. Chasse, 4, float around, 2, 4, shift onto your back leg. Okay. Where did I put my music? It's the thing about Bluetooth. It's not in the same place every time. All right, any questions before we go for it?
After the pirouette, what do you mean shift back to your back foot?
So we're in quasi, right? We landed in a lunge in quasi. we're just gonna put our weight on our back foot and tendu our front foot. And rond de jambe. And up and over. Does that answer your question, Macy? Okay. So that's a pas de basque there. All right, here we go. Feet in fifth. Any other questions before we go for it? Okay. Here we go. All right, here's the music for real this time. 7, 8, and okay. All right. That was pretty good, you guys. Can everybody show me their développé side, okay? So what I like about this is that it establishes your standing leg automatically, okay? There's no room for sitting in your heel when you shift here, okay? And then going into the développé side, so you're allowed a little tilt of the upper body for écarté derrière, okay? For that way, okay? But your hips still have to be square, all right? Thinking about that rotation. So it's like if you put your leg up on a chair or something, when we do this exercise, right? Try to let it be from under here, okay? Not gripping in your quads. Can I see everybody's développé side? I think this is one of the hardest things in dance. So don't let your knee be in front of your foot, Emily. I think that's good, Macy, but I can't see the top of it, but I think it's good. I think that's good, Erin. Yeah, that's better, Emily. Do you feel the difference? And keep fighting for more all the time. Okay, I won't make you guys do that again. We're gonna do some jumps, but Erin, I'm gonna give you an option to like a version for you, okay? So we're gonna do feet in first position, the same thing we've been doing. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. And jump. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Emily and Macy, you guys remember that one, right? You're good? Okay. So Erin, you're gonna do plie, releve, plie, straighten. Plie, releve, plie, straighten. Plie, releve, plie, straighten. Plie, releve, plie. And foot. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel crazy, and I'm sorry if you feel crazy, but I promise it'll be good for your feet and your jumps, okay? All right, it's gonna be not too slow, more on the fast side. Are you ready? Here we go, feet in first. Sorry, that one has a weird preparation, so it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, but it makes you feel like there's more than that. da 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 da, jump, jump, jump. Okay, so be ready for its weirdness this time. 6, 7, 8, plie, saute, plie, straighten, plie, saute, plie, straighten. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5th. Same thing in 5th, okay? So this time, Erin, do all of them. Plie, changement, plie, straighten. Plie, changement, plie, straighten. Plie, changement, plie, straighten. Plie, changement, plie, straighten. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you can move forward or backwards on whichever ones you need to. You can move backwards on all of them if you have that kind of room. Okay, and everybody else is just doing changement. Okay, here we go again. Feet in 5th. 6, 7, 8. Saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go back to our weird petit allegro steps that we've been working on. Okay, so starting with the left foot front, ready to go towards the right. I'm mirroring you. Okay, so glissade, jeté, glissade, jeté, glissade, assemblé, glissade, assemblé. Then we go the same way twice. Glissade, jeté under to coupe front. Glissade, keep traveling the same direction. Jeté under to coupe front. Glissade, assemblé under. Glissade, assemblé under. Okay, so we're gonna do it kind of slow. Okay, glissade, jeté, glissade, jeté, glissade, assemblé, glissade, assemblé. That's our tempo. Okay, so Erin, just do what I just did, okay, where you mark it without jumping, still going through your feet, still pointing wherever you can, okay, still making those nice 5th positions. So it's an active mark, okay? Any questions? All right, so start back in your back left corner. Your left foot front, ready to go to your right. Hope I got all those directions right. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, glissade, jeté, glissade, jeté, glissade, assemblé, glissade, assemblé, and glissade, jeté, glissade, jeté, glissade, assemblé, glissade, assemblé. All right, you guys. So take a second, think about it. Did you change any of your glissades? This is for you. I know the answer. Think about it for yourself. Because you weren't supposed to change your glissades, remember? Did you change your jetés and assemblés? Because you are supposed to change your jetés and assemblés. So if you need another second to go through it, take another second to go through it, because we're going to do it again. Okay. All right. Here we go. Feet in 5th. Switch feet, Emily. Remember, you go towards your back foot on a regular glissade and your front foot on the reverse glissade. Here we go. Release side. Ensemble. Now reverse. Don't change. Change. Don't change. Change. Don't change. Change. All right, you guys, we're going to walk through this reversal all together. Actually, let's all start from the very beginning. So start with your left foot in front, ready to go towards the right. Just put your hands on your hips. Everybody all together. Switch feet, Aaron. Yeah, okay. So we release side and change feet. We're doing the regular first, Aaron. Everyone start over. So make sure you have room to travel forward. Release side, don't change feet. Jeté, change feet. Release side, don't change feet. Jeté, change feet. Release side, don't change feet. Ensemble, change feet. Release side, don't change feet. Ensemble, change feet. Now we release side, don't change feet towards our front foot. Jeté under, change feet. So now you should have your right leg up in coupe. Release side, don't change feet. So stop, everybody should have their right foot front. Jeté, don't change, or jeté, do change feet. Now release side, don't change feet. Everybody should have their left foot in front. Good. Ensemble, change feet. Release side, don't change feet. Ensemble, change feet. Yeah, it's those release sides on the second one that really get us. Okay. We're just going to do a little exercise for our beats, okay? So feet in fifth. We're just going to go 5, 6, 7, plie, 8, and beat. I'm not marking, like this is what we're actually doing, okay? And beat. And beat. And beat. And 5. And 6. And 7. Then we go royale. Other side. Back, front. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Now this one goes front, back. Okay? Beat where you came from and then where you're going. Does everyone know what's going on? So we're just marking with a flex foot, 7 cots and a royale on each side. All right, feet in fifth. Here we go. Almost there, you guys. It's the last day of the session. Stay with me. It's going to be on the faster side. Be ready. Here we go. 7, beat, and beat, and 2, and 3, ending in plie. 7, and royale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, royale. Yeah. So this is a really specific mark, you guys, okay? I want you to plie just like you would in a cot, and then I want you to keep your legs straight just like you would in a cot, okay? Because you're not going to beat like this. Like we do that in frappes. That's kind of like the best we can do, and it helps for like jeté battu, right? But when we have to do it with straight legs, it's a whole different game. So I want you to practice it with straight legs too. We're going to do that again. Think about your plie. Be ready for the speed this time. Okay. Here we go. Feet in fifth. And beat. Back front. Back front. Back front. Straight legs, Macy. That knee is bent, Macy. Macy, it's like opening like this, Okay, you're still doing it like this, like a frappe. Can you show me?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, are you having a hard time hearing? Or is it freezing? So we want our legs to be straight like they would be in a cot. Okay, you're still doing it this way, like a batu for a frappe or something. Yeah, but we're practicing like a real cot. Okay. All right. So we're all finished with technique, you guys. I'm gonna end this and then open up the point one. Okay, so get your shoes on and I'll see you in a second.